Hello and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I'm gonna draw a horse as a wizard. Yeah. I'm not drawing the whole body of the horse. I don't know how to draw a horse and I don't feel like trying to figure out. We're just gonna draw the head. Now, how do you draw a horse head? Was staring at a picture of a horse for a little bit before this, so we got this. We got this. Alright, just the nose of the horse, or snout, or insert horse names. Alright, we're gonna try and get this atomically correct, but there's only so much I can do, considering I don't know how to draw a horse. But we're gonna try to get it correct. And this idea of a horse wizard, him being a whimsical little lad, yet again comes from my sister. She tells me what whimsical little lads to draw. Alright, and it'll have an ear, which we'll need to draw, and another one. I should have done a little quick pen sketch of this beforehand. We can put its nose like that, and then there, and then there's a little bit of its lips right there, and that, and then it's kind of reminded me of like a derpy deer. I don't know. I said deer, didn't I? Alright, there we go. There's our horse. Can you tell it's a horse? That's a horse. Have you ever seen a horse before? Hopefully not, because then you don't know that this doesn't really look like a horse. But we're going to use this to try to actually draw a horse. Will it succeed? I don't freaking know. I didn't think about this before starting the video whatsoever. Thinking is for nerds. I am not a nerd. I'm a dweeb, according to my sister. Or was it a geek? I think she said geek. I don't know. Alright, we're going to try and go like this. Get some face structure down for the horse. And then get some more structure down. And there will be like a little bit of a nose thing right there. And then there's going to be, a hole for his nose right there. Perfecto. A little bit for his mouth, lips, and this is it's gonna be iffy. I got a friend who does he still? I don't know. He rides horses at least. I don't know. I'm gonna show this to him. He used to take care of horses. I don't know if he still does, but this is not looking too much like a horse, and I think he's gonna be able to tell. He's been telling me to draw a horse for a while, and I didn't listen to him. And he's not even the reason I'm drawing a horse, which I think is funny. I just didn't know what to draw today, and my sister said to draw a horse as one of the whimsical little lads. So I am. She also told me to draw a bearded dragon, but make him like a grand old wizard, and I'm gonna give him a beard, and I will be doing that, but that's gonna be coming out some other time. Maybe tomorrow or when I'm on vacation. I don't know. Yep, this is looking exactly like what horses look like, and you can't convince me otherwise, because I don't like horses. I don't look at horses. I don't know what horses look like. Alright. There we go. This is a horse ear. Yep, that's a horse ear. Yep. I know what horses look like. This looks so much like a horse. I should have really tried to draw a more toony horse instead of a realism horse. I guess it's still not like too late to change what I'm drawing. But, this ain't looking like a horse. Alright, we're going to erase most of the drawing, and we're gonna try to make it a little more animated, toon-like. We're gonna do that. We can still give it relatively real ears. Just not incredibly real ears. And then the face, or the head, I mean, will go like this, and horses, you know, have necks. And they got hair and shit. I'll probably just cut the drawing off there so we don't have to worry about none of that. Yeah, there we go. There's horseness. So how do we draw a little more animated horse? I don't know, because I don't know any animated horses at all. What were horses in? What are horses in? Anything I can think of that has a horse in it draws the horse realistically. And I also can't think of anything with horses in it, but whatever. That's because I'm not really a huge fan of horses, but I already said that. We'll go ahead and do that. Do this, and then go ahead and get the horse shape type thing again. Then we'll get a more... Maybe we'll try to do less of a realistic eye. Maybe that could also help. Make the horse look really tired. Why is the horse so tired? I don't know. I'm sure there's a reason why the horse is tired. And we'll just go ahead and give him a black pupil. There's our horsey. Isn't he so beautiful? His face is too long. But we're gonna keep it that long because I don't care. Isn't our beautiful horsey so beautiful? His snout would actually be a different color, kinda. Because of, I don't know, horses got different colors on them and shit. They also got like muscles and shit, but like, I don't know how to do that definition, so we're not gonna. We're gonna draw some of this mane. I think that's what it's called. Alright, we're gonna just get down some basic shapes first, and then we'll add detail to it. And since we really only know how to do anime hair, well, it's gonna kind of be anime hair for a horse. Beautiful. Obviously, we can also draw the face. I mean, the hair that's on the face. There we go, and we'll go ahead and give it some hair over here. And we'll put it on the top of the head. And we'll shade in the hair just a slightly different color, because we don't know what we're actually doing. What a beautiful horse. I actually don't think it looks that bad. It's not amazing or anything, but I don't think this actually looks that bad. Alright, how are we gonna get that? We also need to darken this, the inside of the ear, you know? Beautiful. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and fix this ear, because I did unintentionally make it a lot more rounder than I meant to. It's because I wasn't really paying attention while doing it. Alright, cool. There's our beautiful horse. Except for, I said wizard horse. So we need to put a wizard hat on that head, even though I drew the ears and the hair, you know, bloobity 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 blue. We're gonna give him, wizard hair head. Oh, there's stuff in my kneaded eraser. We're gonna give him a wizard hat. So we're going to get rid of his ears. And the little hairs, like right there, the whole top of his head gone. And now that I think about it, I'm not going to do it now because I already have the hair like this. We're just going to stick with that. But if I ever redesign this one again, if I decide to keep him as a whimsical little lad, I'm definitely going to give him a braid for his mane instead of a regular hair. And it's definitely not because I think this looks really bad and I think I could have done a braid better. It's definitely just because of wanting to draw a braid. Trust me. How are we going to want to do this? Alright. So we got a little circle there, so let's go ahead and where should we bend it? Probably should go like this and go down there, right? Like on the sides of his head. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't know how to do that with his head tilted like that. Maybe I would go like, and then kind of go like that. And go like that. And then maybe give it a top of like, put the top back, and it's got a clear bending point, kind of bends up just a little bit, but it's got bends right here, and there we go. Alright, it looks like a mess. I'm gonna get this guy to finalize some of the lines, so when I go over it, erase it with my kneaded eraser, the lines that I want won't get erased. Right. He's got kind of a wide base with his hat and not very much hat, if that makes sense, which that's also, I messed up this line. I was not meaning to take it like that. Alright, what I was trying to say, I'll just use this one actually. What I was trying to say is he's got kind of a wide base on this thingy and not very much room on the actual brim of the hat. Which we're gonna kind of keep. It's fine if he doesn't have that much room. Whatever. It's not how I want it, but it's how we're gonna keep it. And then we'll go ahead and redraw that. Redraw that. And there we go. There's our little horse wizard man. Kind of looks like a wing. kind of want to bring this in more just because it's so big. Alright, there we go. We're going to say that's good. Go ahead and just add some little bits of shading right here. And we'll connect that. And just a little bit of hair that comes out. He's beautiful. Alright, it looks bad, but I kind of think it's funny. See you tomorrow when I draw a bearded dragon, probably.